Get in, nerds. We are playing Victoria 3. I am really hoping that this save file works because it's the 1.7.5 patch now, and the last time we lost some. Oh my goodness, some things are happening right here. Anyway, it's been a minute, so we'll see how things go. Investment rights. Okay, none of this applies to us. Cool. Alright, so we've saved some influence. So that's fine. Let's quickly take a look at Greece's... Alright, so their Liberty Desire is going down, and pretty fast, it turns out. Which feels pretty good. Korea is damaging relations. Korea, why would you damage relations with me? Why would you do this? What if... I'm already improving relations. Oh, that's beautiful. Korea? Stop it. We got something going on in Ausa. I don't need to be involved in this. I'm focusing on Asia. That's where I'm building up. Alright, so we got some other stuff happening over here. Denmark investing in Peru, Bolivia. Very nice. Sax mining in Shanxi, Shandong. Bengal took on Tidor's debt. Dynam and Spain are doing a thing. Yeah, alright. I don't need to worry about that. Just for a quick refresher, we're currently building up a bunch of wheat, a bunch of agricultural industry in Bulgaria. That'll get them fully entangled in our market, and that'll be very nice for us. That'll pull them closer to our sphere of influence. We're currently losing leverage because of all the subjugation that I did last episode, but our cohesion is going up, so that's a process. Now, for a while we did a little poll about annexing the Balkan governorates, and I think I'm going to do that. So what does this do? This gives us 5.3 infamy. I think we can live with that. They have a 75% chance of saying yes. I don't think anyone's going to stand in our way with this. Let me see, we got 16 infamy. Yeah, I think we're going to do it. Oh, what's going on here? Prussia is trying to steal Frankfurt from Bavaria, it sounds like. That's interesting. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Oh, gosh, we got situations going on here. Alright. So this is Portugal. Portugal offers to grant us foreign investment rights. Will this help me? They're in their own market. We could get Portugal into our power block. Yeah, okay. And then Gili. Where are you? You're very far down. Gili is... Oh, interesting. This is a different... I feel like this country was called something different before. But yeah, I'm there about that. Quick thing I want to run over. I've got a lot of bureaucracy, and I think it's time to incorporate some territories. So, let's see. Incorporate some states. Let's incorporate South Livonia, Nenetsia, Ural, Ob, Tobolsk. We'll incorporate the Caucasus. We'll incorporate Central Asia. And do I want to do all the way out here to Siberia? Let me see. I've still got a lot of bureaucracy. You know what? We'll at least start it. Heck, we're doing it. Can I incorporate Alaska yet? No, because it's still colonizing. And then I've got a bunch of territory over here in the west that I can incorporate. I'm just going to incorporate Vilnius and Kaunas for the moment. These ones don't really have much of a Russian population at all. What about these other areas? I should be more conscientious about this before just going straight forward with incorporating. These areas at least have some Russian populations. I know these areas have a lot of Russian populations. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I kind of want to make a Poland out of this area, so I think maybe we'll leave that for the moment. And we'll just continue with doing what we're doing. Situation going on in Mobilizing, can't be bothered to deal with that. So, this situation in Bavaria, when Great Britain is going after Kalat. Hold on. What are you doing? That's my subject. You can't go after my subject, that's my subject. They want to steal Makran from Kalat. Ooh. I can get war goals. I can get obligations. It would be nice to have an obligation. On the other hand, I could just support them because they're my friends. And by friend, I mean subject. They are my subject, right? Yeah, they're a protectorate. I mean, yeah, I definitely want to be doing that. So, let's go ahead and get an obligation. Nothing complicated with this. And now I can set a war goal. Would love to humiliate Great Britain. Let me see. I could steal Sindh. Sindh is a puppet of Great Britain. That would be fun. If I try to get Sindh transferred. 7.2 infamy. I could tolerate that. I could get that. That's pretty solid. Yeah. Yeah, I think we can do that. Or I could steal a little bit of territory in Africa. Be nice. I could get Sierra Leone. Or I could get British Gambia. British Gambia doesn't hold great strategic value for me. On the other hand, it's one fewer front. Or I could continue to expand my influence in the subcontinent. I'm going to continue to expand my influence in the subcontinent. So we'll grab Sindh as our war goal. We have a bunch of countries we could pull in here, just an acre full. But do any of them have something we want? I could pull Persia in there. Eventually get Austria. Let's wait a little bit. And let's mobilize the forces. We'll bring everybody in on this thing. Just get reacquainted with my armies. I think we're going to grab 5th Corps. Put them over here. This small corps and put them over here. So these armies are coming from here and here. But then the main thrust of the attack, obviously, is going to be over here next to Kalat. So we'll put some solid armies over in that area. Now we'll put the 4th Corps there as well. Do we have any other small fronts around the world? Doesn't look like it. And we'll put one more army from the capital, the 2nd Corps, over in this area. And that'll be fun. So I'll unpause that, and then we'll see who's interested in getting involved. You tried to transfer a subject from me, but unfortunately I will transfer a subject to me from you. Let's put this army in Ukraine just to make sure they don't naval invade over there. And that'll be just fine. This is costing us a barrel full of cash, but that's alright. We got plenty of cash in the pot. Let me see. Are we still getting cash from a huge diplomatic pact? Yes, we are still getting a bankroll from France. That is worth a ton of money. So, who can we sway? We can sway France, obviously. Let me see. War goals. They would go for a transfer of Kutch. Where is Kutch? Here. That's Kutch. Okay, okay. So some extra influence in the subcontinent. Alright, that's an interesting proposal. We could get Austria in here, obviously, but France is the stronger ally. Austria with diplomatic pacts, a guarantee of independence. That's an interesting idea. You can sway Austria with a call ally. Can't sway France with a call ally. Let's start. That's going to bring Prussia in there as well. France is better. Other war goals. They want to conquer on Travancore. Travancore is there. That sounds just fine to me. Anywhere else you'd like to conquer? No? Alright. Travancore it is. France, join me. So now if Prussia joins, I'll yank Austria in there to be our sort of counterweight to Prussia, and then we'll put some forces on the Prussian border there, and that'll be just fine. This is Bhutan asking for investment. I'm going to decline for now. Let's take a look at the construction queue and see how it looks. We finished almost all of our construction in Bulgaria, and now we're working on Xi'an and the other stuff in Inner Mongolia. It looks like Inner Mongolia has actually really, really sorted itself out in terms of the state penalties to construction, which is pretty cool. Shanxi, this is Inner Mongolia here. Let me just look in. Okay, they've only got the penalty from turmoil. That's interesting. And that's the only thing. Oh, interesting. Alright, well that's good. That's very good. Very good for us. Alright. Bengal sides with Great Britain. Well, that's not ideal. Bengal has a pretty substantive army. Am I really concerned about that? Britain is worried. United Principalities. Be nice to have them in here. Not seeing anyone else I'm really interested in having on my side here, except for maybe Austria, but again, I don't want Prussia joining as well. And Prussia seems very inclined to join on Great Britain's side. They've got Kutch, Bengal, the Mosquito Kingdom, and Sierra Leone. I think I'll leave it be for now. I'm not actually super concerned about Bengal, particularly because Bengal is not necessarily risking much by being here, so I think their likelihood of just kind of bailing out of the war is pretty high. Oh my goodness, I have a separate war going on over here. Well, that's suboptimal. Alright, let's grab this here Army Corps and post them up there. Where are we? Yes, here we go. Baltic Governorates. Alright, so no one should get themselves involved in that. I'm going to put this army... Now, let's see. What is... Conquer Russian Guinea. Oh, interesting. Oh, they're trying to get Russian Guinea, huh? And they're trying to get Shandong. Which is very interesting. I don't know how that's going to get involved. That's quite a few war goals here. Maybe I will bring in Austria. Just to make sure we've got the necessary force to deal with this. Alright, beautiful. So hopefully that doesn't bring Prussia in, and if it brings Prussia in, it won't be a tragedy. Oh, we've got another front. Oh, that's a French front. I don't need to deal with that as much. Bengal having this probably won't affect anything. Let's see. Force comparisons are looking pretty solid over there. Okay, it looks like the majority of the enemy's forces over here. Frankfurt backs down. Okay, that's interesting. Wish that hadn't happened, because now Prussia is more likely to be involved with Austria and us. Our armies are deployed to Senegal just fine. That's very good. This is... Overall, this is going well. Golden Shublyansk. Is Golden Shublyansk a thing I... Does that mean more... Does that mean more gold mines? It does. Oh, I've got a bunch available in Kolyma. Nice. Someone crossing Yarsk. Kolyma, of course, needs a railway. We'll build 2 railways just for good measure. Throw those in at the top of the construction queue. Those are going to take a long time, but that's alright. And Prussia's going for Württemberg, which is not a problem for me. This force comparison is not as good as I would like. So we'll throw the main army down there. Because we've still got an army over here fighting in the Baltics. And we got 2 armies over here. Those will be able to transfer at some point. So overall, I'm feeling reasonably confident about this. Let's go ahead and get navies kind of all around Great Britain. Doing their thing. We want to put at least one fella on convoy raiding here. Ditto with this one. And then we've got a fleet over here that I've just remembered. We'll put them here. And let's put a second guy in here. This guy aligns with the church. He seems reliable. Let's put him on raiding. -7. That's interesting. Hey, Austria, you gonna join this war at all? No? Okay. Fine. So if I had a war goal of grabbing British Guinea... That'll be 5.1. That'll be too much. I'm not going to do that. Alright, we'll let that be. Finances are pretty rough, but they're going to be a lot better in just a few more weeks because we're very near the end of our construction queue, actually. So that will be, we'll be very able to reduce our costs, and that'll mean that the war won't impact us that much. However, our gold reserves are way, way over what their maximum is already. So it's not that big of a deal. Well, they're not that much over. Mahra wants investment rights. No, thank you. Not dealing with that at the moment. Alright, and things are still looking pretty difficult over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these armies on defense for now. This army needs another leader. This guy's a surveyor, at least. That's good. We're going to put these armies on defense just to keep them solid. And we're going to let the enemy wear themselves out trying to attack us. And over here, we're going to advance on these fronts so that we'll be ready to transfer those forces over here. We'll probably do a naval invasion of Travancore. And we've got a fleet already on the way over here. Our allies are manning this front. But, oh, that actually, this could be rough. Oh my goodness, there's so many events here. Neutrality, improved relations broken with Bengal because we're at war. Fine, fine, fine. Alright. And there's the Baltic Proletarian Revolt. So once this war is done, which I think it will be in extremely short order, I think I'll be feeling more confident personally. This situation, not great. In fact, I need to put an army there. So we'll grab the 4th Corps, and we'll put them over here. That's going to take them some time to get there, but that's alright. So far, battles are looking alright, although this large battle is not looking great. But I'm hoping we're doing a bunch more damage to the enemy than they're doing to us, because we're on defense. I'm hoping that's the case. We're keeping an eye on Africa over here. Alright, beautiful. Well, that's completely sorted out. So, this army actually needs to stay here. In fact, though, that I need to deal with. Naval invasion in Ingria. That's alright. this army is in the area, so we'll just send them back to the area. This fleet can go to the Baltic to defend the coast there, and that'll be just fine. Great Britain is nearly conquered over here. Alright, beautiful. And East Karelia. Over here. Gosh darn it. Stop naval invading me. We'll need to bring this army to here to deal with that. And now we've got a very good force comparison over here. There's the improved fertilizers production method, so that's very good. That battle's going badly for us, but the next one should go better. Now, I don't wish to invest in Schleswig. So France, are you helping over here, or you just chilling today? All right, come on, let's get this battle done. Increase the speed to 4 here. All right, force comparison here is still looking rock solid. Oh my gosh, Britain, stop sending tiny naval invasions. You can't be doing this. This is maidenless behavior, Great Britain. Alright. I'm gonna pull this fleet. I can't pull that fleet to deal with it because they're in the middle of a battle. Gosh. Alright, what about this fleet? How long is it going to take the Pacific Fleet to get there? Probably a long time. Well, we got some allies going to the area, so I'm hoping that's Venetia. Britain? What is this? Okay, first, you can't be moving fleets by error handling. You have to be actually doing this. Alright, so this battle, alright, we're very solidly winning over here in Africa. So these armies will be available again soon. Finances are looking a lot better. And that's a win closing out that front. So, West Indies front. Okay, that's France. I don't have to deal with that. So, let's put this army over here. Okay, there's no longer a front in China, so that's unfortunate. That means Britain's got one of their war goals occupied, which is the transfer of Shandong. But Shandong, because they're my puppet, are not going to be able to surrender until I'm capitulated, and I'm not going to be capitulated anytime soon. So this army is going back here. And we got 2 armies available. I'm just going to go ahead and station these in Russia, because apparently I have to. And then this other army... Actually, we'll put this larger army in northern Russia, and then this smaller army we'll put on this front in Africa to grab a little bit more British territory there. And then when the time comes... I'm going to put this fleet back here. Actually, wait. I'm going to put this fleet... this army over here for the time being. And then once they're near over there, I'll naval invade Travancore, and that'll help out with that. Oh my goodness, a bunch of things are happening. Russian Guinea is isolated. Why? They've got a port. Oh, it's because of convoy shortages, I bet. Anyway, let's not worry about that. Russian Mauritania is also isolated. Well, that is what it is for now. Force comparisons here Indian Ocean Territory Front and Lindi Front. I don't know where Lindi is. It's probably down here. Oh, that's the Indian Ocean Territory Front. Oh, there's a front over here. In East Africa. Well, I'm not going to worry about that. That's France's problem. What happened to... Hold on. Let's put this army over here, and we'll rely on our fleets to fight off the British over in this area. Do any of these have invasion progress right now? Not yet, but they're working. Alright, and I've got an event. Industrial barriers. Factories in Warsaw have been reported to be placing Polish people into roles with incredibly poor working conditions owing to their status as second-class citizens in Russia. I know. Us businessmen have a reputation for only caring about the bottom line. That may be true for some, but the way I see it, any venture must be built on a strong foundation of values. The Polish don't understand those values, and how could they? They're our values. I don't love this. The church is very happy with me right now, so I'm just going to do that first one and not worry about it too much. Alright. War over on this front looks pretty solid. The enemy is winning over here against French troops. My war support is going down faster than I would like. We've lost about 50% of battles, but we do have war support protection. We haven't conquered Travancore yet, but what's war support looking like for the supporting powers? Pretty solid. Trucial States is going to bail out pretty soon, but it's really... Sindh is very, very low, actually. Interesting. So Canada is losing 1 a week. But it's Bengal that's really... Yeah, they're losing 4 per week. So once Bengal's out of it, I think I'm going to be much more confident in our ability to do this. Alright, now we've got troops defending this area, so that should be just fine. And we'll put the 5th Corps over here, actually. What happened to my... Didn't I have a... Where are you going? Oh, you're going over here. Alright, yes. You're going to be invading Travancore. So, this is the Odolny Grenadier Corps. So, naval invasion, Travancore, Odolny Grenadier Corps. We'll just quickly make that happen. And we've got a Goldfields depleted event in Chukotka. The rich mineral deposits in Chukotka have been drained. Mines are being shuttered, and all the prospectors who moved in are beginning to drift away in search of the next big strike. Alluvial gold dried up, miners go home. River dried up due to miner activity. Shafts condemned as threat to life. Enter at own peril. Trespassers will be shot. Survivors will be shot again. We cannot just let them leave. And that means Chukotka's got more gold mines available, which is very, very good. 4 levels, in fact. Beautiful. I love gold! I don't love the way this front is going, though. I'm on defense. I should be able to be winning here. I don't know why these battles are going as rough as they're going. I think I need to put some conscripts into this thing. So let's get some conscripts set up. Let's do... This is our main army here. So I'm just going to do 10... I think I'm going to do 40 levels of infantry and 20 levels of shrapnel artillery. Let's see. 20 there. There, that's 40 levels of infantry. And then for shrapnel artillery, 7 and 10, 12, 19, 20. And then... I don't think we need any more cavalry. And then for the 2nd Corps, we'll do 30 and 15. Let's see here now. 3, 5, 13. So that should be 20, right? That's 20. And then 10 levels here. And then 15 levels of artillery. We'll put 7 here. And that's 9. I think that's 15. That's 16. That's completely fine. Alright, and we will raise conscripts for this army. We will raise conscripts for this army. And let's hope that works. See, I'm hoping we develop a lot of land victories against Great Britain over here, and that reduces their war support. United Principalities wants to grant us... Sure. Fine. Alright, and here's this naval invasion happening. How's it looking? It's looking pretty solid. Harar sides with Ausa. Goings on in Ethiopia are not my concern at the moment. How's our power block doing? Okay, we've moved up in cohesion, so that's very good. We should be getting more troops in here, which will be very, very good. But it is actually the end of the episode. Friends, this has been a slow episode, but we're stuck in with a war in Great Britain now. We're trying to get ourselves Sindh. And so that's going to... Stop error handling. Stop error handling. Stop it. Stop it. Where are you going? The game's paused. Where are you... Guys. What is... Where are you... Johnny. Okay, they're going to that front. What about the other one? I've lost it. Alright. Anyway, my apologies. It's just so very funny. But that's all we've got time for tonight. I've had a good time. I hope you all have had a good time, and I will see you on the other side.